In the last video on this channel, we looked at the YouTube channel Franco TV, and he is a highly experienced and trustworthy ghost hunter. He has been publishing his paranormal findings all over social media for the past 6 years, and it is because of this that everybody believes what he has to show. The following series of clips come from a video of him exploring some sort of skinwalker forest, and he even had the bravery to stay there all night and camp. It was during the middle of the night when he should have been camping, though, that he actually ventured into the woods, and things got off pretty quickly.
There seems to be a lot more trails going through here. I can't really tell what direction that sound was coming from. There's more to this house too. Oh my God. Got things all over me. I just heard a man. What the fuck was that? Listen. Shit. What the fuck was that? Is this? I have my knife out because if it is an animal that comes running out, I'd rather kill it than it bite me and I get rabies. Holy shit. I am in some sort of barn-like structure, and there's webs all over the ceiling. I low-key feel a hell of a lot safer in here than outside. There is no, if you guys see cockroaches on me, it's not my fault. This place is just disgusting at night. They warned me about it too. It's like, be careful because that area is people get hurt out there from running. That's why I'm trying my best not to run. Alright. I cannot find this mansion to save my life.
Franco was exploring the forest when all sorts of mysterious noises started to echo around him. At this moment, he believed that they must have belonged to animals, but later on he received more and more evidence that this place was haunted. For example, in this clip he heard some more noises and sprinted directly to the source before unfortunately finding nothing.
This is the mansion area. This is the entrance. There's a gate here, and I can see it? On the psionics, you could see it. That's the rooftop, but it's highly vegetated. I have to get in from the forest somehow. Oh shit! I don't know what the fuck that is. I just drooled all over myself. I don't know what the fuck that was. Listen. I'm gonna turn off the IR. I don't know what the f is. At first I was thinking that was like a sick cow or something. But I don't know what it is. Holy shit. That came from the field. Listen. I got footsteps. Come on.
Franco went as far as activating some sort of night vision mode on his camera to prove that nothing visible in the vicinity could have caused the noises, and he was very frightened by this. The noise definitely sounded like it should have been from a cow, but perhaps that was not the case. Now that clip ended whilst Franco was approaching some footsteps, and I don't want to leave you on a cliffhanger like that, so let's see what he came across.
There's something right there watching me. Oh shit. I don't know what it is. That's the same thing I seen watching me from the inside. Oh, it still sees me. That is the scariest shit I've ever seen. I'm trying to see if I can hear it moving. I'm staying right here next to the car.
This must have been a horrifying experience because whatever those eyes belonged to had to have been demonic. They did not blink and were way above human head level, so most people would have fled in this situation, but props to Franco for seeing things out. Just like Franco, Dee is a famous YouTuber known for documenting paranormal experiences, but they have not featured on this channel before. In this next compilation, she experienced the scariest night of her life, and it was an exploration of Salt Fork State Park, which was supposed to be extremely haunted, and Dee proved it throughout her stay. Now many people would find it silly to camp alone in a haunted woodland, but of course, as a YouTuber, Dee did it for the views, and this is what she found. Have a watch.
It's quiet. Okay, as soon as I said that, I just heard movement, dude. Okay. We're gonna keep walking, and we're walking, and we're walking. It's hard to hold a tripod. It's wider. The grip isn't the same. So this is about the point, I think, to, now. Like, what? I got two between me. I got one in front of me. Just moved the whole tree. Oh my god, that's crazy. Stop. Okay. Okay.
Several barely visible apparitions appeared in this clip, and whilst hard to make out, they were definitely on scene. Pairing this with the fact that the spirits continuously shook branches, weaved trees, and generated a spooky ambience to the area, it is safe to say Dee got what she came for. However, this was not the only clip that she managed to gather, and the second one was arguably much more terrifying.
Story with scary encounters in deep woods, okay? Okay. How long is the story? It's not that long. Okay. My cousins live in North Dakota, and I spent the winter break there freshman year in college. We were at their friend's house at night, drinking in her basement with some other girls, and it was really... It was really late, like 3 a.m. I was falling asleep, so I decided to walk home. They live in a desolate area, with lots of snow and gets really, really cold, especially at night. Oh, you're scaring me. But the houses weren't too far apart. When the moon is out, it seems light out. I'm sucking. I'm scared, guys. Not you're scared. The path we always take is straight behind the house through the wooded areas, then more open land, and I was Stop. Hey! Hey! Woo! La, 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 la. Ah! That's close, dude. No. She's nervous looking. This is a bad idea. Bad idea. Quit. Stop. Okay. Lie down. For the people, I'm gonna show you real quick because you guys don't think I'm ever carrying. Ever. You guys, oh, not all of you, but I'm just gonna show you my magazine. I got me some hollow. I ain't playing. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a hollow point.
Fortunately, Dee had her 2 dogs and a gun to keep her safe, but none of those things were much when matched against a literal ghost. It moved things and just gave the whole tent an eerie vibe, so Dee was forced to survive the night with 0 sleep. It was truly a situation we can be grateful that we are not in, or at least, I hope you are not. When people go camping, they tend to do it in groups because everybody and their mother knows the saying, there is always safety in numbers. CJ Faison, on the other hand, the next person in our video today, did not have the same idea. He decided to solo camp inside his van at the United States of America's most haunted farm, and things pretty much went as you would expect it to. I have compiled the best clips from this video, starting with this one. Enjoy.
In that basement, and it was exactly what I experienced when I quit ghost hunting 2 years ago. And I was like, damn, like that's crazy. Kind of like made you have a lump in the back of your throat and almost think like, holy shit, like, you know, is what we do dangerous? I don't know. I mean, is what we do crazy? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, look at this. I'm at a haunted farm, middle of the night, with a van camping. who else is doing this kind of stuff? You know what I mean? There's select few YouTubers doing it, but your average Joe is not doing this. And it does make you think, like, are we just dumb? I don't know. But I can tell you all right now, my energy is off, and it's only been like this probably 2 times here. This will be the 3rd time that my energy is like killed. Absolutely killed right now. Fucking hands are wet. What the f was that? Everything seems to be normal. That was a loud, I mean loud noise.
CJ explored the entire farmhouse after this incident with no success in finding any toppled items that could have possibly generated such a bang. Theorists suggest that the spirit must have shoved an item over to lure CJ out of his van before placing it back upright, just in time to make him find nothing. If this was the plan of a spirit, though, it definitely worked, because all sorts of things happened to CJ inside the farmhouse, including this.
It's like a mothball old clothes smell in here, and the spirit
Probably not.
Probably not what? Okay, what the
12 rituals.
12 rituals. 12 rituals. I'm losing my marbles right now, y'all. I'm literally losing my marbles. Like you feel like you can hear something in here, but Annabelle, is that you making that noise? Make it again. Do it, bitch. Make a noise.
Visualization.
God! Visualization, what's that mean? I'm like, I'm losing my marbles right now.
The spirit sent some rather perplexing communications over to CJ, including the random sentence of 12 rituals. The last thing that somebody wants to hear in these scenarios is the word ritual because it usually means the underworld is involved. This was a horror of a situation for CJ, and he had all rights to evacuate the scene at the mention of rituals. We have already looked into Dee in this video, but I thought I would split up her story. This is why the next set of clips is from another adventure she took to the exact same location, Salt Fork State Park. Just like the other set of clips, some questionable things happened here, hence why she continuously visits when she begins to run low on content. You cannot blame her. Anyways, watch this.
There's no soul. And you can see where the toes pressed up against the mud. Hi. Hello. Again, my name is Dee. I'm not here to harm anybody. Listen. Hi. Why aren't you calling with your buddies? Things are crawling very slowly from all directions at me. Very, very bad. This is not good. I can't make videos anymore. I'm doomed. I'm done. I can't do it. For some reason, I had that near-death experience and I don't want to die. I don't want to. Look, there it is again. What is that? Brushed up going that way. No. If my friends, amigos, friends, or if you're here, please protect me. Something's wrong. Something's off. Something's wrong. I don't say that, guys. Something's off.
Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, and it was so spooky that Dee even threatened to quit her beloved job of being a YouTuber. These ghostly situations were just too absurd for her, and she did not think she could handle them for any longer. This is what incentivized her to turn around and head back to her vehicle. She had come far enough and definitely gathered enough clips for a somewhat entertaining YouTube video, and it was not worth her life to gain an extra few views.
Sorry guys, I won't keep looking at the floor. I know that's not what you want to look at. But I've never seen prints like that. Here we go. Look at this. This is a DM. See where it kicked it up? Can't tell. You can't tell with the lighting, but yeah, he went this way. These lights suck right now. It feels like I don't have enough light in the world right now. What the fuck's happening? What is that? What's happening? Stop. Jesus Christ, in Jesus' name, leave me be. Stop. 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 He's right there. Whatever it is right there, and it just tipped over me. Okay, I'm done. I can't do this. Don't get that close, run into me like that. Please do not do that. I'm walking away, I'm walking, I'm leaving, I'm walking out. You can't do that to me. Whatever you are, whatever it was. I don't want to use that against you guys like that, but you can't do that to me. No, no. Stay there, let me get to my car. Don't do that, please, in the name of Jesus Christ. I'm gonna make it to my car, and you're gonna leave me alone. You're going to stop. What? What is that? What is that? Oh my.
Not only was this poltergeist attempting to communicate with Dee, but it eventually came to the conclusion that it was going to up the stakes a little bit. From that point, the spirit started to mimic Dee's voice and even showed itself at the very end of the clip, which is a very rare experience. Fortunately, after this, Dee successfully made it to her vehicle without any harm, but the thought of quitting the job had reached an all-time high. In the following video, a camper and his puppy went deep into the woods to set up camp. These woods were known for their dangerous wildlife, and it would have been stupid to stay there overnight, but this camper did it anyway, in the name of content. The first goal of his camp was to find a running water source, though, and would he find it or not? Well, watch this clip to find out.
Got all the gear. Let's see if I can do this. Oh yeah. There's a gear loadout shot, maybe. Got my new Silky, hopefully tucked back there. Yep, that big orange thing, and then a little bell. And I don't think I'll really go that much in, but I'm hoping that there's water. If there's not water, we may have to go all the way down. But my pack is definitely pretty heavy right now. I think everything still pretty well on there. Yeah. But a lot of that is food and junk that I can dispose of in the fire while I'm out here. And we're going down, so the heavy might be a little heavy on the way back. Won't be as heavy on the way back up. Come on, Belle, quit. It won't be as heavy on the way back up. And we can just carry the bag out a little bit easier than we would if we had to carry it all the way back up like this. So I'm hoping to just kind of get there, film maybe a little bit, but really just set up camp and get things going. There's actually a lot of people here, so we're getting to work on our coming and going a little bit. But see you guys back at camp and check the water. Yeah, I mean, it's not a ton, but there's some going. I guess maybe you can kind of see it there. I'm kind of coming around here. So we might have something.
To his fortune, there was an ever-flowing water source at his disposal, which meant he and his dog would be drinking well and far beyond their rations. As well as finding this water source, he managed to set up his camp close to it, and pretty well as you're going to see now.
I'm going to try to do this the best I can with no shadow, but oh yeah, it does pick up there. So I got the fire loaded down, as you can see. The wind's definitely blowing. You know, it's kind of to our back. It's hitting the fire this way, and the shelter is blocking the wind, so that's good. There might be a little bit of a I mean, it's pretty warm in here and like not windy. So that's pretty good, but the wind definitely, it might die down later on tonight though. Yeah, it'll just be cold, but yeah, I'm getting the fire built up and I'll keep kind of running around picking stuff up and putting it in there. It will burn this stuff, but it's just so wet and kind of like not wood anymore. It just takes a while, but the fire's hot, so pretty much put anything on there and it'll go. But Belle's doing good. It doesn't feel too good. I mean, I think the fire's definitely got the area warm, maybe. Because my hands were freezing when I was chopping that log. So definitely staying next to the fire kind of keeps everything warm. I think she's doing pretty good. Yeah, she feels good. She definitely seems a little tired and kind of scared, maybe. I don't know. Is your nail okay? I hope she didn't hurt it. No, I think she's fine. It's dirt. Definitely hear some animals like coyotes or something. I'm not sure what that's about. But it's 5:36. And that's going pretty good so far. Just gonna kind of shut up and try to video the camp, I reckon.
He had a fire, a nice warm bed, and pretty much everything a man could ask for when in a situation similar to this. However, during this clip, he did point out one huge problem. He could hear animals. Now, of course, he entered this place fully aware of the fact it was riddled with wild animals, but nothing could have possibly prepared him for the situation that these creatures were about to put him in.
Don't worry, step on the bones. Get a little thermometer cup over here. Oh yeah. It's probably like 37, 38 degrees. That's pretty crazy. I don't feel that cold. Feels pretty good. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I feel like it's safe to say they're pretty close. It's not like super done. Probably done just enough. Whoa. Check this out. So this little tree was like hollow. And the smoke's like billowing out of it.
All around him and his puppy he could hear the sounds of wolves howling, and this was the most frightened that he has ever appeared on his channel. We also have to consider how scared the poor puppy would have been in this situation, but perhaps due to it being a very similar species, it may not have felt too scared. Regardless, there were wolves nearby, and a massive smoke cloud telling them his location, so he was stuck in some deep mud.
Alright, so the fire burned down pretty much the whole way all night. There's nothing but coals when I got up. It was kind of hard to start. There's Bill up there on that log. But I got camp pretty much packed up. I'm gonna pack the chair last. And then kind of just throw everything else in there. I was gonna make some s'mores for breakfast, but it's pretty cold. And I'm not that hungry, so I'll just save them and put it all up when I get home. So hopefully next time I got some stuff, because I want to come out here and get a good bit more, and I mean this is definitely a good spot. It was nice and flat, a little rocky, but I was able to get all my stakes into the ground, and once that water and that fall comes, this would be a real nice area. Not too much wood for fires and stuff, but I'm trying to get a little shot of camp cleaned up. I think someone is wore out. Oh, poor puppy, so sweet, babe.
Fortunately, the duo made it out of the situation alive and unscathed, able to tell the story to their close ones on YouTube. This was very nearly a different tale, though.